We really loved Cuba, but we were really slack on vlogging, so I don't think we've got enough footage to do a daily vlog for every single day. So we decided that we're going to do a 8-day recap.
It's not that we were slack, but we were always just doing so much stuff. And it was having so much fun that it didn't even really come into it.
Yeah, so this is either going to be one video or 2 videos, depending on how much footage we've got. But we're going to talk you through what we did. We did the G Adventures Cuban Rhythm tours. It was 7 nights, 8 days. We went to Vinales.
We started in Havana.
Oh yeah, Vinales, Trinidad, Santa Clara and Havana. So the first day we met everyone in Havana.
Which we've been over there. That was where the drunk girl was.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then the second day we drove from...
Who was really, really nice, by the way.
The second day we drove from Havana to Viñales, which is like 4 hours away. And we did a trip through a cave. Oh, Max, that was the day that Max decided that he was going to get a cigar and some 7-year rum.
Yeah, we're in Cuba. We've also visited a cigar plantation, and so we bought a whole lot of cigars directly from the plantation, which were a lot cheaper than any of the shops. So we have lots of cigars.
That was day 1. Day 2. Day 3, we took a day trip to Cayo Levisa. Just having breakfast in our little casa. So cute and so nice.
To get there, you have to get there by boat. It still joins the landmass, but you have to take a wee ferry, which takes 40 minutes or so. On this, we'll call it an island, even though it's not.
It's like a key, I think, so, but it was like a tropical island. It was so cool. The water was so clear, it was really, really nice, and we got burnt to a crisp.
Yeah, super sunburnt.
If you're walking, if you're walking, if you're walking into my life, if you're walking, if you're walking, if you're walking into
This is so cool. It's so nice. The water is so clear. How amazing is it?
and forget all the wrong you've done into my life, and forget all the wrong into my life, and forget all the wrong you've done.
I don't know why we did this, because we did this once. Our first day in Koh Samui, we've pretty much done exactly the same thing. First day in the Caribbean in the sun.
First day on the beach, really.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, we put on lots of sunblock and we're being good and we're going in the shade and we got so burnt. But then again, I think it's you need to get that first burn when your body's at its weakest.
I'm pretty pink. Anyway, we're just meeting the group to go out for dinner. Day 4, we left super early and went from where were we? Viñales to Trinidad, which was a long travel day. It was like 7 hours, and I don't think we vlogged at all.
No, that was just a super long day. There are a few stops, but nothing. If there was something cool, then I would have taken a photo.
Yeah. So anything from the travel day is going to go in here now.
morning.
We are in Trinidad this morning. Last night we didn't really do anything, we just had dinner and I had a really sore stomach, so I just came back and read my book. But today we're going on a walking tour with the rest of the group, and then I think we're like left to wander around on our own, and then tonight we're going to a club that's in a cave.
It's actually in the cave. Some of the others went to it last night and they said that it was like really, really cool but really, really hot, so like everyone was just drenched in sweat. So it's going to be quite interesting, I think, for us, isn't it?
Yeah. It's already free and hot and it's like 9:30. We did a wee city tour, which was fun.
Which wasn't really a walking tour, he just walked around. He told us
yeah.
like the tiniest bit, but just it was good because it let us know where we were in town.
Yeah.
Without Google Maps, everything is harder.
I bought some dominoes. They're really cool. They've got like the wooden, I think they might be cedar, I'm not too sure.
Handmade though.
Yeah, handmade, and it's got like a wee Cuban flag on the top. I'll show you later. But yeah, now we're probably just gonna get some lunch, have a wander around, maybe look in the markets.
Just explore and relax. Like, this is probably one of the best days of the tour, that we get to explore on our own in like a really cool place.
Yeah, we've got like a free day, so we can just hang out until 5 o'clock. We're doing some salsa lessons.
Three, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Very speed now. 1, 2, 3, and yes, 2, 3. Second hand down. Change the place and go 1, 2, 3. Go back, back, center, forward, center, back, center, forward, center. I get the piece on you. It's such a stupid game. It's a fucking brilliant game. Welcome, welcome. Danger can. Danger can. Danger can. Oh,
no!
This is the longest it's lasted.
Yeah,
she's gonna. Danger can.
This is it.
Danger can. Danger can. Danger can. Oh. It's going. Like, it is. There is. It's about to burst.
Come on.
It's about to burst.
It's about to happen.
Danger can. Danger can. Danger can. Danger can. Danger can. On the Kiwis! 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 Kiwis!
Good morning. So we went to the cave last night, the club cave, and it was really cool. It was literally a club inside a cave, and you had to walk down like all these stairs and you're inside a cave.
It was pretty cool.
The problem was that we had a few drinks at dinner time, and then we came back here and had a couple bottles of rum with everybody, just chilling out. So we didn't leave to the cave until like midnight, and it took us 2 hours to get there maybe, because there's all these bars along the way. They're not really bars, they're just like openings.
Little holes in the walls that do $1 mojitos. So we did $1 mojitos all the way to the top. And
we stopped at almost every single one,
Yeah.
and there was heaps.
Oh, I'm gonna get back till like 4. And now we're real tired. And
Yeah.
There's no KFC in Cuba.
We're going to We're going to the beach now again. We're probably just going to hang out in the shade because we're too burnt to go in the sun much and we don't really feel the best.
Woo!
Cuba.
Yep,
In
day
Trinidad.
6 we went to Playa Ancon, I think it's called, and it's a Trinidad's beach. Definitely not as nice as Cayo Levisa, but
It was still pretty good.
still pretty nice. We went out, it
Did
was
some snorkeling.
not heaps of fish, but really cool, like alive coral and sea urchins and plants.
There was still lots of fish.
Yeah.
But I really liked it. I really rated it.
Day 7 was another travel day. We travelled from Trinidad back to Havana. But we stopped in Santa Clara, which is where Che Guevara is buried. So
It was like pretty much the first place that was like liberated, I guess, during the revolution, from what we understood. But once again, we were a wee bit rough, so we weren't paying the most attention to the information. It was still
yeah.
really, really cool
They've
to
got
go
like
visit.
it's like this shrine, and then they've got like a museum of all these photos and memorabilia. Che Guevara's hat. I've seen Che Guevara's
Like his
hat in real
guns
life.
and stuff like that.
Yep, there's a few Che Guevara piners there with their get-ups. It's
Yeah,
pretty funny.
like the weird, like just the weird kids at school.
Yeah.
There was lots of them.
And then day...
And then we got back into Havana,
Yeah.
I think, that night.
Yeah, so we stopped in Santa Clara on the way back to Havana. And then we got to Havana at like 5 o'clock and did a walking tour around the old city. And then...
Which we'd already walked around at the start of our trip. Like we'd almost somehow just stumbled across the exact same paths and way that he took us. But it was so much better this time because we had information.
Yeah.
Like,
Did you get footage from it?
on the first day, but
Oh.
yeah.
So maybe you weren't even seeing any of this.
Yep.
And then all we did was went out for dinner, like said goodbye to the group, and
Said goodbye to half the group.
oh yeah, half the group because half the people were leaving like super early this morning. And then so today is technically day 8, and then you can just it's like
You
a
just
free
do
day. You
whatever.
just do what you want. So half of us, are we gonna put this in?
Yeah, so there was 9 of
Oh,
us that wanted to get the convertible taxis, or like they're just the old cool convertible American cars. And so we bartered some prices. Well, I think our bartering skills were quite refined.
It was
by
so
this
good
point.
to do it at the end. If anyone is going to do a tour in Havana, wait till the end to do this because you'll make friends with people on your group, and then you can share the cost of the taxi because it's just like per car.
Oh, it's not per person, yeah.
Yeah, if there was only 2 of us, it would have been like $40-$45.
And it would have been cool, but definitely not as fun. It's
Yeah,
something
but
that you want to do with friends. We
It
had
was
2
real- yeah, it
carloads
was
who were
real
driving
fun.
next
So
to
we
each
had,
other.
like 2 carloads of people. Yeah, it was so cool, and I'm sure we'll put the photos and stuff
Yeah,
in.
we did lots and lots of photos.
Yeah.
Way too many photos. And now I think we've come back to another Airbnb. We were just kind of relaxing and laying back. It's like this real super nice house of these old people. They've gone out so we can talk about them. But we think that they're really rich because
Oh
they've
my
got really
God.
nice things compared to...
The rest of Cuba, our experience has been there's like no food around. Like you can't buy snacks. You pretty much can only buy like 2 soft drinks. That's all they've got. And even finding bottles of water is really difficult. Like half the places
It
won't have
can
water.
be. It's definitely not as hard as the internet makes out. When we researched it, it made it look like this place was like poverty, really difficult.
Oh, it's not that bad, but
It's not bad, and I don't think
very-
people are going hungry, like, at all.
Let's
But
just say there's not
it's-
a lot of fat Cubans though.
Oh no, there is. There is some fatties out there.
Some, but definitely not a lot.
Yeah. Would really recommend also the G Adventures tour that we did. We had a guy called Nelson running it, and I think he was getting pissed off with me at the end because I just asked a lot, maybe 200 questions, without exaggerating, 200 questions, just about all the stuff here, because it's super interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. It's yeah, I don't know.
Jane's like humming and hawing because it's quite one-sided, obviously, but then the rest of the world is much the opposite side when it comes to what they think about the government here. So it's a wee bit like, yeah, two sides of the story anyway. That's Cuba. We'll see you in Mexico.